What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we are going to check out the latest Union Arena set, which has come out a few days ago. It is 100 Girlfriends Who Love You So Much. So something a bit different. Obviously it's not a big shonen IP. It's something a little bit different here. It's not a show I've watched myself. Probably wouldn't watch this show either, but I have heard of it. I've definitely heard of the show, and obviously I think it's interesting to look at because not only are they doing some kind of different things in the set slightly, but it's a set that's based around female characters, obviously, and yeah, generally they can be very popular sets. It also has come out at exactly the same time as Undead Unluck, which again is a show I've heard of but I've not watched. More geared towards action and kind of shonen, so that's kind of more typical for them, but I think this one will be interesting to look at. But yeah, it's kind of strange that they've had exactly the same release date, because you'd imagine that's going to take sales away from either of them, because you know you're going to have to choose which one you want more, or if you want to buy both you're going to have to spread that across the two. So yeah, very interesting. It could have just, you know, fallen, it could have just been the way it went, right, and things just aligned and they had to come out at the same time. But yeah, interesting that that has happened. But let's look at the set, because yeah, as I said, some very sort of different and interesting things going on with the set. So yeah, as you can see, going to be lots of female characters as per the title, 100 Girlfriends, right? It's just, you know, that's kind of the set it's going to be. But we do have signatures, so again, always great to see, no matter, you know, whatever the set is, it's always great to see we've got voice actor signatures on the cards. And in this case, we've got 6 of them, so there's 6 characters with 6 signatures on the cards. And yeah, I mean, some of the cards, they're not super lewd, but you know, as you could imagine, it's kind of what I would expect to see from this type of set and this type of show, right? So we've got voice actors signed cards, so always good to see. Next up, we've got the standard action point serialized and signed cards. So again, they're smashing that, but obviously on this one, slightly different. We've got 6 in total. So I think usually before we've either got 1 or 2. And just something to note, previously there's usually been a total of 50. So if there's only 1 action point card with a signature and serial numbers on it, there will be 50 copies. If there's 2, that's usually split in half and you get 25 serials for each copy with a total of 50. In Attack on Titan, they upped that to 30, so there was 30 serialized cards for Eren, 30 for Mikasa, with a total of 60. I would imagine, and make an educated guess here, we've got 6 cards. I'd imagine they've upped it from that point to a total of 60. So I'm guessing here we're going to have 1 to 10 on each of these 6 cards to get to that total of 60. Obviously, if that changes or if any information comes out, someone will put a comment or I'll pin a comment below. But I think that's quite a safe assumption to make, given it's been 50, it got up to 60 in AOT, and you know, this is one of the sets just after that. So yeah, I mean, as always, great to see they're still doing the serialized signed cards. I have done a video and discussion on it previously that it might sort of wear off, you know, if they're doing it for every set, but at the end of the day, if you're a huge fan of this set, like, it's still good and you still get that opening experience knowing that there's a chance to hit something big like that. So yeah, I still think it's a positive for sure. So next up, another newish kind of thing, right? We've got 3-star card here, but it's a little bit different. It's like a triple 3-star card, right? Because you've got 3 characters and 3 signatures. So again, I guess matching the theme of the rest of the set and the other cards, with a total of 6 characters. So you've got 3 of them on that card, 3 of them on this card. But yeah, we're getting 3 signatures on 1 card. Now, obviously the 3-star, it's beyond a case hit, so you know, it's going to be hard to pull. And other than those serialized action point signed cards, this is, you know, going to be the next most expensive card in the set. And yeah, I just think they really keep doing more and more, and I struggle always to see like how they're going to like keep improving, but they genuinely do just keep doing better, and I keep adding more and more cool stuff, different things, trying new things out. They always just seem to be hitting it every time. Like, it is really cool to see them do these things like this, which is just completely new, and we don't really see, like, especially in Weiss Schwarz, we don't see anything like this. And Union Arena just coming along and being like, let's try everything, and every time they do stuff, it seems to be hitting, for me anyway. So yeah, that's the cards that were announced here. We head on over here, we can obviously see some more detailed designs. You get all the texture, you see the signatures and things like that. And again, on the triple signed card, you can see them. But I just want to show off one other thing that they have done. So yeah, we've just got the 2-star signed cards, single signed cards there as well. Some really nice action point cards that, yeah, I think they've probably taken similar card art and, you know, have different background on it and stuff. But I just think they do look really nice. But yeah, over here we've got 1-stars, right? We've got the 1-star, so this is a minimum rarity per booster box. And again, I don't know how they're doing it. Whoever's designing these cards and coming up with these new ideas, they're doing an absolutely amazing job, because just looking at these cards, like, I don't know, it's just super unique. You've got like this little love heart, and then it's, you know, got more art inside that, and it breaks it out of the background. I just think it's really cool. Like, these cards look really, really nice. But just seeing these designs and seeing all these new things they're doing, triple signed cards, you know, adding more action point cards and potentially lowering the numbers, and then these, you know, this is a 1 per box rarity, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just constantly impressed every time I look at a new set. I'm just constantly impressed that they do keep managing to improve somehow, even though I already think they're doing amazing. So yeah, again, really nice to see just such unique designs, like just really different. Just they just look amazing. I think they are really doing such a great job with their cards. If we just head on over though and just look at the market, right, it's been a couple of days since release. There's not going to be a huge amount of sales, but we do have some sales, and we have those triple signed cards here that have actually sold. So we're looking at pretty much 100,000 yen, right? This is just priced highest to low, so this isn't in date order. But as you can see, we've got the triple signed cards, multiple sales of them at 100,000 yen, which is, yeah. I mean, it is, other than those serialized signed cards, potentially, you know, these are going to be the most expensive cards in the set, not being a fixed case pull. Although we do have some a lot cheaper here, so maybe this was sold. Let's see if we can see when it was sold, because these, we've got 2 here for sort of 70,000, 77,000 yen, despite one selling for over 100. So I don't know if we can see when that was. Could have been on release day or something, and maybe it's dropped slightly, but I don't think it's showing the exact sort of day or date when that was listed. But it quite clearly has had some sales, right? And obviously there's 2 different versions of the card. So yeah, I mean, roughly around this price. Obviously this one here you can pick up on Mercari through Buy for this price. But yeah, always good to see, obviously, them holding a really solid amount of value. But yeah, lots of sold on just the single signed cards, so the 2 stars, which are going to be per case, what you're going to get one of them. So yeah, they're sort of hovering sort of 20 to 30,000 yen. But obviously there's 6 different characters. I'm sure there's going to be some characters which are more desirable, which is always going to be the case. If you've got sort of 6 characters, you're going to have 6 signed cards. Same with the serials and action point signed cards as well, the pen signed ones. You know, there's going to be a preference. You know, this one here is a lot cheaper. This character is clearly a lot cheaper than this one above it. So that's always going to happen when you've got a range of characters like that. But yeah, I mean, as a set, like as I said, I haven't actually, it's not a show I've watched or will probably watch, but I can really appreciate what they're doing with these cards. They do look amazing. I mean, that is a really nice sort of high quality image where you can see, look at all the texture, you know, you get the gold stamping on this, you get this gold stamping and signatures. Like, it's just really nice. And yeah, they do this around the borders as well. You normally get this sort of gold stamping of like a pattern. Sometimes it's silver on some of the 1 stars as well. But yeah, I think they are absolutely smashing it. And yeah, even though it's a set I'm not picking up, I can really appreciate the things they're trying out, the things they're doing. Triple signed, and just the change in artwork and things for some of those 1 stars is just, it's really unique and yeah, amazing. But yeah, let me know what you thought down below in the comments. Is it a set you're going to pick up or collect? Yeah, what do you think about it? Let me know. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.